This is Popsicle. Are you looking for a food business model to boost up your income in this year 2025? Then here is one for you. This Popsicle is an easily homemade dessert ice cream that everyone wants to taste. So easy to make. The recipe is simple and it is super delicious. This video will not only teach you how to make this goodness dessert, but will also show you how to cost and determine the selling price of each of these products made using the current market price, so that you can see how lucrative this can be in terms of business. So grab your writing materials and learn. In Salpe's Kitchen, we bring you food problem solving recipes. Lucrative commercial food product for business will enhance your understanding of the already existing food preparation method. All this from the creative mind point of view. So keep watching, keep learning, keep subscribing, and keep liking. Now begin by heating up your hot water. And to do that, measure 3 cups of water into your pot. Cover the pot, set it upon the heat and allow to cook until it begins to boil. Over here is 2 sachets of custard powder, and each sachet is made up of 45 grams. In other words, we are using 90 grams of custard. I bought both sachets of the custard powder 800 naira, meaning 400 naira each. Although it was bought at the nearby store. You buy it cheaper when you buy from the market or in a larger quantity in a row. Okay? So having said that, let us dissolve this custard powder with half cup of water until there is no more lumps. Now, if you stay in a place where you don't have access to custard, you can use corn flour. And at times, corn flour is often cheaper than custard. The only difference will be in the flavor and taste, which you can enhance by using milk powder flavor and food color to enhance. Now that my custard is no longer sticky, it is well dissolved, I'll set it aside as we go into the milk preparation. I'll be using a cup of milk powder, which is costed at 1,400 naira. Now this is a full cream milk powder. You can also use a filled cream milk powder. I hope you know the difference. Now, in case you don't know, I will tell you. The difference is that the butter fat of the filled cream milk powder has been replaced with vegetable fat, but that of the full cream milk powder has not been replaced. Okay, so add in a cup of water and dissolve the milk until it is lumps free. So now that our water is already boiled, I'll add a little bit of margarine. Let's say 150 naira margarine. Allow the margarine to dissolve completely into the hot water and then mix in your custard mixture and pour into the hot water. After pouring, continue to mix this to dissolution. Another way you can make this is to pour your hot water into your custard instead of pouring your custard into your hot water. Whichever way, just ensure that there is a gelatinization point, and as a result, there is a pap kind of liquid made in your bowl. So don't make it too thick and don't make it too light, okay? So I used 3 cups of water earlier, so I also added half cup of water to this. So I use in total 3.5 cup of water to make 2 sachets or 90 grams of custard. Is that understood? Good. I mistakenly added my sugar off camera, so I just added this one to remind me about sugar. So let's say our sugar is 250 naira. Please be mindful of adding excessive sugar. If your ice cream becomes too sweet, your customers will not give it a value. Next is our reconstituted milk, which goes in next. Now this reconstituted milk will add volume to the liquid content of the ice cream, in addition to the healthy nutritional benefits of protein that is found in milk. As a result, this mixture becomes lighter but we'll keep mixing until it is well incorporated and homogenized. Next is to add our evaporated milk, and it is currently sold at 800 now naira. Because I'm doing this production in a smaller quantity, that is why I'm using evaporated milk. But if I am to do it in a larger quantity, I will prefer the condensed milk. Whichever one you lay your hands on, just add it in and then mix as well. Man, the procedure for making this ice cream is very easy and stress-free. I usually call it a lazy man's duty. It's just a very simple, straightforward method. Just adding everything and mix to combine. Shaking it. Now I'm using a little drop of vanilla flavor. Let's just say the vanilla flavor is 100 naira. Now because the production is for business, you still need to add more water so that you can be able to get in your profit. So I added a cup of water to it. Mix until everything is well incorporated. Now one more thing and we are done. We are going to add a food coloring so that we can enhance a better look of this very ice cream. So, and to do that, add a little coloring powder into your bowl, then add some water and then mix to combine. I'm using an orange food color. You can use yellow, you can use purple, you can use any color you think can be attractive to your consumers. But for me, I prefer a butter-like look. So it's either I use orange or I use a yellowish color. Like I said, it is not limited. Please, you can explore and be creative with it as well. While adding your food color, it might look as if it is not catchy, but don't worry, by the time you're done with the production, you will like the given color. So at this point, we're done with every edibles. Don't forget to test it at this point to know if it's cool with you or not. Now it is time to package, and while packaging we will do the cost analysis and in turn determine the selling price of each of the ice cream. This costing will grant you the feasibility study you needed to decide either to pick up this as a business or not. But I wonder who would not consider this, especially in this dry season and the beginning of the year. Just wait to the end of the video, you will be amazed. So to determine our cost, we will be using the formula. Selling price equals to total cost of production plus markup. I repeat that again, selling price equals to total cost of production plus markup. And the total cost of our production include the cost of raw material, labor, transportation, miscellaneous, and packaging. Now from this video, the total cost of our raw material is 3,550 naira. For the cost of packaging, I bought 50 cups at the rate of 500 naira. I also bought 50 pieces of this pop stick at 1,000 naira. If we divide 500 naira by 50 for the cup, it means each of the cup cost 10 naira. Also for the pop stick, if we divide 1,000 naira by 50 pieces that we have in the pack, we will get 20 naira as the cost of each of the stick. So adding 10 naira cost of the cup plus 20 naira cost of the pop stick will give you 30 naira as the packaging cost for 1 cup of ice cream. Over here I have just 10 popsicles. If I should package the whole batch, I usually have 25 to 27 pieces, but let's go with 25. So sorry I didn't package it all because I needed to show you other ways you can explore your ice cream depending on what your people can afford. Okay, and if you prefer to package your ice cream this way, the cost of this packaging leather is just 50 naira for 20 pieces, and you will get 35 pieces of this ice cream in one full batch using the recipe I've given in this video. Now back to our popsicles. I've reviewed the cost of raw material, I've reviewed the cost of packaging, I've also reviewed the quantity or number I usually have in a batch. Now, still on determining the total cost of our production, under miscellaneous, I'll be adding 200 naira cost of gas. Yes, gas, of course, we boil water for making the custard, and it's not for free. So we add 200 naira for the cost of gas, and for transportation and labor, I'm not adding anything because I supply around and I do it myself. Now let us add up our total costs. Please, for packaging, remember we'll be multiplying the 30 naira we got for each pop stick and cup by 25, which is our supposed obtained quantity in a batch, and that will give you 750 naira for packaging. So 750 naira plus 3,550 naira raw material plus 200 naira cost of gas. Total will give you 4,500 naira. That is our total cost of production. So let's narrow this down to the cost of producing 1 cup of ice cream to make it easier for us. So if we do that, it will be 4,500 naira divided by 25. That will equal 180 naira. 180 naira is the cost of production of 1 Popsicles. Wow. So how much will you sell? Now, to determine how much you will sell, you will add in your markup, and for markup I usually go with 60% of my total cost of production. 60% of 180 is 108, meaning you will make 108 naira when you sell 1 cup of ice cream. Isn't that amazing? But that is not all. So how much will you sell so that you can make such profit? Remember, selling price is equal to total cost plus markup. So now that we know our total cost to be 180 naira and our markup to be 108, if you add both of them, that will give you 288 naira. Of course, you're not going to sell 288 naira. You will sell 300 naira approximately. And let me do this gossip. Do you know that if you sell at 300 naira, you'll be making 120 naira profit in each of the popsicle ice cream produced? Wow, that is excess profit. Shh. So I put them in the fridge and got them frozen for some hours, and this is the outcome. Yes, this ice cream tasted so nice. Even some people could not allow this ice cream to rest. You can even see their hand. Uninvited guests. So having seen that this recipe is nice, I've also done feasibility study, and you can see that it is viable for you to earn a living or make a profit from me. Then what stops you from trying it out and see if it will work for you? So what stops you from getting 1 or 2 schools around your area and supply this to them? If it warrants you to sell it yourself, go ahead, sell to them or sell yourself and make your money. One thing I love so much about this recipe is that it is very simple to make and it is unique. It's not a usual product that you can find anywhere. You can even sell it from your home as long as you have a deep freezer. People will come and knock on your door. So make it, supply it, and make your profit and help yourself in this 2025. One more thing, don't you think this video deserves a like? Or have you? Good, thank you. Now, if you still need the costing of this very one that I tied in the nylon, then let's talk about it in the comment section. Please and please always come back and watch my videos, stick to this channel, and I promise to bring you more mind-blowing recipes with costing this year 2025. I tell you, you will never regret it. I wish you happy new year, my lovely people. God bless you and thanks for watching. Bye.